Still connecting. Okay, there we go. All right, it's 2 o'clock and we are connected. We got our live stream running, so let's get started. It's docket 6530 WR 105, the application of the Village of Whiting for authority to adjust water rates. This is Mike Newmark, the Administrative Law Judge for the PSC, and we're connected by Zoom with utility and commission staff. So we just have someone just joining us, Dean Curtis. Anybody recognize Dean?
Yes, that's the Village of Whiting president.
Okay, great. Just gonna add that to our screen name and let Dean connect. All right, and where were we? Okay, so we're here today to create the record in the case. The record is the documents we identify and verify under oath. We'll make those exhibits. We have a recording of the hearing, and that'll be, well, we're live streaming, and that'll be turned into a recording. That'll be part of, that'll be available on our YouTube channel for review. And we're also collecting written comments from members of the public, although we don't have any on file at this time. So, but all those things will be part of the record. Excuse me. And what we do with the record is we provide it to the decision maker in the case. And this time it's Andy Galvin, the administrator for the Division of Water Utility Regulation and Analysis. So once the record is reviewed and the administrator makes a decision, a written order will be issued. It'll be emailed to the utility and posted on the commission's website. So yeah, I mentioned there are no public comments on file. But in terms of written comments, we can accept those up until Thursday, June 13th. They can be posted on the commission's website or mailed to us. And the instructions for how to do that are on the notice of hearing the commission issued, and also one that was published by the village. So at this point, we can move on to identify and verify the documents we have in the case. I just wanted to display on the screen documents offered for the record. There's 8 from the utility and 2 from commission staff. First document from the utility is the notice of hearing. So let's verify that first, and let's just have someone please identify themselves who feels qualified to verify that document under oath.
I can do that.
All right, so Greg, and how about the other documents, the more application-related documents?
Yes, all of the utility exhibits I can give testimony to.
I will have a question about the hearing notice, so if you can't answer that, we can loop back with somebody else. But just for now, though, let's swear you in. I'll raise your right hand. And do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so just state your name and a title for the record.
Greg Battelle from Kerber Rose. I'm the consultant helping the utility through the rate case.
Okay, great. So in terms of the note, so we did this before I swear you in, but you're familiar with all the eight documents displayed on the screen share from the utility, is that correct?
I am.
All right. And are those documents complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
They are.
Okay. So you have one question about the notice to customers. I'm going to put that on the screen share. So it looks like a copy of the notice, but I just was curious, do you know how the notice was provided to customers?
I think maybe Annette can help us with that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so we'll just hold that for a minute and just ask you if you have if you have any comments about the other documents or anything else about the case?
I do not.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So just in terms of the utilities notice, we have Annette Stashek on the line. If you can hear me, don't know if you can get your camera on, but just let me know if you can hear what I'm saying right now. No, that line, she hasn't spoken yet, so there might be some issue there.
I think
I
Jake
have
could
a-
also.
I have Annette calling me right now, so I'm gonna mute and see if maybe there's a technical difficulty on her end.
Judge Newmark, this is Dean Curtis, president of the Village of Whiting. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I believe Annette might be in the office outside me. I could get her.
All right, yeah, perfect. That'd be great. And we can get your camera on too. That would be useful.
Annette, would you like to come in here? Okay, Judge Newmark, I'm opening my laptop so the camera should turn on.
All right.
And then Annette can sit in my chair and talk to you.
Okay, perfect. Well, it's your background is really confusing me, but we'll just let it be.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, can you, there you go. Yeah, just try not to move around too much because it makes very strange picture. Yeah, and that's, so we had a question about the notice. I just need to swear you in first and then ask you the question. So raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, and just give us your name and title.
Annette Stashik, Clerk Treasurer of the Village of Whiting.
Okay, so I got on the screen share the notice to customers. Do you see that?
I do.
Okay, so I was just curious, how was that notice provided to customers?
It was published in the Stevens Point Journal two times, once a couple of weeks ago and once again last week, I believe. It was also placed on the village's website, and a notice was posted in the lobby here of the village hall.
Okay, great, thanks. Just want to make sure because the document doesn't really say that on its face. So, all right, great, thanks. That's all I needed from you. Oh, and did you have anything else you wanted to add about the case?
No, I don't.
No, okay. All right, that's fine. So, one more opportunity then. Anyone else from the utility that hasn't spoken wants to make a comment on the case?
So would it be appropriate for me as president to, is this time for public comment?
It's for comments on behalf of the utility. So I'm assuming you're are you commenting as in your capacity connected with the utility or separate from the utility?
I could do either.
Well, now it's the time if you want to speak for the utility, and then later on it's public comment for customers, other people. So it's
Okay.
depending on what you want to say, I guess you could make the call.
I just want to express my support for the rate case. I have followed Greg Patel's Kerber Rose development of the financials, and I believe this is appropriate, and I support it. That's basically all I wanted to say, Judge.
All right, that's fine. Great. Well, I appreciate it. Okay. So anyone else for the village? No. All right, let's move on to commission staff, and we can take the revenue requirement first. I think it's Kathleen. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, can you confirm that the revenue requirement exhibit is complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, it is.
All right, any comments?
I have two comments.
Okay.
One would be, as is typical in these rate cases, there were several items that were pointed out in the revenue requirement exhibit, and the utility was asked to make some accounting adjustments. So there were 5 of those, and the utility did make those adjustments and filed an amended 2023 PSC annual report this morning. So that is all taken care of. And then the 6th item in the letter, I just wanted to point out, since we have several people on behalf of the utility participating in the hearing, and that was a recommendation for the utility to track on an annual basis the allocations between the 2 types of water sales that it's making. So basically the potable water and then the non-treated potable water. So they track how they're allocating expenses each year, and that will make the next rate case go more smoothly. It was not a big issue to figure it out in this case, but it'll be even easier next time if they can track that on an annual basis.
Okay.
So it is, if you're trying to find it, it's the bottom of page 3, scrolling just a little bit onto page 4. That last bullet point on page 3.
Okay, there we go. And did you get any response from the utility, or did they understand that recommendation?
I believe they did. It's just easy to forget some of these things when there's several years between cases. So if they can monitor this annually, it's just a reminder I wanted to get on the record.
Okay, great.
Thank
All
you.
right, sure. Okay, well, let's move on to cost, service study, and rate design with Alex Hanna. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Can you confirm that the cost, service study, and rate design exhibit is complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, it is.
All right. Do you have any comments?
I have no comments at this time.
All right. Well, that's all we need to do here. No members of the public in attendance. We will stand ready to receive any comments up until Thursday, June 13th. And at this point, I'm not seeing that we need to do anything else. Is anything else we need to do before we adjourn? Okay, not hearing anything. So thanks very much. We're adjourned. Take care.
Thank you.